In many real-world situations, we have daily sales data, but analyzing daily numbers does not always give a clear picture of business performance. Instead, we often need to analyze the data on weekly basis to understand trends and compare performance over time. In this video, I will show you how to perform weekly chart analysis in Microsoft Excel. So here we have the dataset containing the date, products, and the sales value. Each row represents sales for a specific product on a specific date. However, if we want to analyze weekly performance, we first need to determine which week each date belongs to. For that purpose, we use the WEEKNUM function in Excel. The WEEKNUM function returns the week number of a given date within a year. So this formula is very simple. Here in this T2 cell, I will apply this formula. I will write equal WEEKNUM, and in the syntax you can see that I need to provide the date. So I'll select this date, I'll close the parenthesis and hit enter. And to apply this to all, I'll go to the bottom right corner of this cell and double click it. So this has returned the week number for each given date. I'm giving the heading of the week with the same formatting, applying the border to it. After applying this formula to all rows, we now have an additional column showing the week number for each transaction. This week number will help us summarize the data using a pivot table. Now that we have the week number, we can create a pivot table to analyze the data. To create the pivot table, I'll select this data. So I'll go to this first cell and then press and hold the Control Shift right arrow and then the down arrow to select this data. After selecting this data, I'll go to the Insert tab and here I'll click on this pivot table. This will open the pivot table dialog box. Here I will select this new worksheet and click OK. In this pivot table, I will place the weeks in the row area. The product will be placed in the column area. So I will check this product and place it in the column area. And the sales value is placed in the value area to summarize the sum of the sales. This pivot table now summarizes the data in very clear way. It shows total weekly sales, sales distribution by products, a quick comparison of product performance across different weeks. Instead of analyzing dozens of individual rows, now we have a compact summary of weekly performance. This is one of the most powerful use of the pivot table in Microsoft Excel. Now we will be creating a chart using this pivot table. To do this, I'll select this pivot table. I'll go to the Insert tab and here I'll click on this recommended chart. I'll select this clustered column chart and click OK. I'm going to close this pivot chart field area. Now you can see that in this chart we have placed the week on the horizontal axis, sales value on the vertical axis, and we have created the separate series of different products. This allows us to easily observe which product performed better in each week, how sales change over time, and whether there is a growing trend or a declining trend. Charts make the data much easier to interpret, especially when presenting results to the manager, clients, or stakeholder. Instead of reading numbers, we can immediately see the trend visually. So you can see that this chart is very dynamic. We can customize the product just by checking individual product. As you can see, I have just checked the product A and then click OK. So now only the sales amount for the A product is shown. If I want to compare this A product with B also, I will check both A and B from this and click OK. Now this chart only presenting the product A and B sales, and if we want to select the C product as well, I can do this and click OK. Similarly, in the week section of this chart, I can select all the weeks as I have selected in this case, or I can just customize them to the values that I want to compare with. For example, if I want to only compare the sales value for the first and the 6th week, I'll just make them checked and uncheck rest of them and click OK. Now the sales value for the first and the 6th week is present in this chart. So we can filter the data and get the insight that we want from the data. So in this video, we learned how to perform weekly chart analysis in Microsoft Excel. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more practical Excel tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.